Welcome to a casted game of Age of Empires 4 featuring two legends of the gaming industry, or well, at least of Age of Empires. We've got Gamer Legions, the Viper, playing as the Delhi Sultanate. A fan favorite. Look at that beautiful elephant statue. Oh my, it is golden. He saved up gold from that Mongol trade a few games ago. And his opponent on the other side of the map, we've got another legend, ZertoN, playing as the Abbasid Dynasty. He's also got a little, what is that statue? That looks like a knight, a lancer, a banner carrier, something. Maybe it's Joan of Arc herself. I don't know. But either way, we've got the kind of the matchup here is we have two Berry Civs and Viper. He is a qualified Red Bull Wolo participant. He's playing on that main stage in Heidelberg, not just for AoE 2, but also for Age of Empires 4. But ZertoN, he has been someone we've watched on Road to Red Bull Wolo come so close to qualifying. You've seen him in many of those finals, taking big wins off of big players, but he was not able to get it done, and he did not qualify for the main event. Now, this game should be a very good gauge, because many people have been saying, well, you know, Viper, he's a good player. He's won S-tier tournaments in the past, but he's been neglecting Age of Empires 4. Just now starting to practice 1 month out. Is a month of practice going to be enough to compete on that main stage with these players who have been grinding? Well, ZertoN is definitely someone who is very well polished, and, you know, for Viper's sake, should be a player that he should be able to easily defeat should he hope to compete on that main stage with players who were able to beat ZertoN week after week. So I'm very excited to see how this game pans out. We are on Lipany here, so some cliffs, some trees and stuff across the middle. Viper now going for that mosque. Now in this matchup, generally I've found Delhi to be a little bit on the more underpowered side in general. They kind of spike in power in the Castle Age, I would say. But if this goes late, Abbasid all the way. The Abbasid are just one of the best civilizations. I mean, you know it because it's a civilization I've been playing. They're very good. And look at this. He's got all of these buildings connected already. Beautiful, beautiful. A lot of villagers on berry. So he did the berry opening. You know what, ZertoN? This is why you didn't make it to Red Bull Wolo. You gotta listen to FitzBro. Don't do the berry opening. Sheep all day, every day, all night, every day. Nah, just kidding. They both work. There's kind of variances on the same strategy, but some people like to open with berries, some open with sheep. It's just what they like to do. And he didn't go for a straggler tree opening. He went straight for the lumber camp. So let's see how this works out for Viper. Let's take a little peek at this map. Can you cross the middle? You gotta pay attention here. We need Insoc here to verify. Can you get through here? I don't think you can get through there. I think you can get there. I think you can get through there. Okay, so there's a fair amount of crossings. At least as Lipany goes. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Abbasid age up with economic wing. Of course, going to go for that fresh food stuff. If you don't play Abbasid, all you need to know: economic wing, culture wing, military wing, rinse and repeat, win games, send GG, enjoy your road to Conqueror 2. Also going for stone, connecting everything for this Golden Age bonus. Once you connect your buildings as the Abbasid, you get 10, you get that tier 1, 30, you get tier 2, etc. Wonder what Viper strat will be with the Delhi. I'm very excited to see what he does. Very compact base. Now, I like how he's built his Dome of Faith. He built it like touching this mosque. Now, the reason for that, he's going to be training those cheaper scholars out of here, and they can go straight out and get in that mosque as soon as possible. And of course, for the Delhi Sultan, they've got free techs, but those techs, they come in very slowly. You can offset that by garrisoning scholars in mosque. It decreases your training time or your research time. So that's going to be something you'll see going on here with that Dome of Faith. No Tower of Victory, very sad. Tower of Victory, clearly S-tier landmark. Whoa, we got a sheep alert, sheep alert. Woo, woo. Wow, that is a flock if I ever saw one. He's going to be having lamb chocks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Speaking of dinner, I'm having dinner soon. I'm making some fried rice. Making some fried rice on the stovetop. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of, get some eggs in there, some fresh, chop up an onion, a little bit of soy sauce. Gonna be good. If anyone has like a famous fried rice recipe, you send it my way because I sure do like, man, I'm even more hungry here. I gotta stop looking at all these berries and sheep. We do this too close to dinner time. It's 7:30 p.m. for me on the East Coast, so this is about when it's about my din time. Viper putting down 2 blacksmiths right away. Well, those free techs for Delhi, you can capitalize on that. Get them all researching. People are always doubting, is this a live game, FitzBro? This is live. When I'm live on Twitch, it's live. It's live. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, it's probably, and almost 110% certain, not live. You know what's interesting? I did a premiere today. I've never done premiere before. I did a premiere of one of the free-for-all games. About 6, we turned those guys around. I did a premiere on YouTube, and people were commenting, asking, "Is this live?" And so I don't think it's possible to do a YouTube premiere live because you have to upload a YouTube video. I know you can live stream on YouTube. Anyways, we're getting into the minutia here. Let's see. We got 2 TCs down for ZertoN. Is he going for a 3rd? He continues to chop stone, or mine stone, so it looks like he'll be going for 3 TCs. Delhi Sultanate going to be booming up with all of his techs, and then likely going to burst out here and go for the sacred sites to get that gold income. A nice little bonus for the Delhi here early on. Oh man, chat's talking about sake. Man, you know, I've never had hot sake at home. Like, I've never bought, I only order it when I'm out at restaurants. Like, where do I get some good sake? Do I get that at the grocery store? Do I go to the liquor store? Like, what aisle is it in? What do I don't know. I just say I want hot sake and it shows up at restaurants. I should start, man, maybe I shouldn't have it at home. We'll be here pounding hot sake and casting Viper. The liquor store. No, I mean, I assume the liquor store has it. But will it be at a grocery store, or is it only exclusively at the liquor store? You know, like, you can get wine and beer at the grocery store. I guess all this, Matt, depends on where you live and everything, right? Yeah. Okay, now we're talking. You can tell I've got food and drink on the mine. Okay, 2nd TC underway. Well, at least they're not. There really ain't a whole lot going on. They're booming. They're booming. Okay, so where's he gonna put this? Berries? He might. I think he's gonna put them on the berries. I think that's what's going on. Okay, chat says wherever they sell wine. So that makes me think maybe I can get sake at the grocery store. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see. We'll check back in. Okay, Viper. He's got his barracks. He's starting to grab some sacred sites. These guys are just booming. I don't know. I'm going to sound like a broken record. This is something I say all the time. And it's because I have a bajillion games as Abbasid up to Conqueror 2. If I am playing Abbasid and I get to my 3 TC boom off uncontested, you don't pressure me at all, I'm a super happy berry enjoyer. This is a great spot to be in. He even is building this one next to the sacred site. A move I think we see all kind of coined by 3DB and some of that red Road to Red Bull denying the sacred sites with towns in there is kind of a funny way to do it. Oh, Viper actually. Wait, who aggroed the boar? Was it ZertoN or Viper? The boar doesn't care. It just kills everything. That boar is angry and he's running back home. So whatever happened, it worked out. Okay, so we've got ZertoN, 2 archery ranges, training up those camo archers. Viper taking those sacred sites, but will he be able to hold them is the question. Let's see what ZertoN can see. There's his line of sight. He basically can see this sacred site. He needs to grab it, though. He could actually grab it with the villager, maybe. Oh, no. Yeah, Viper going to be building a tower. Viper needs an army. He needs an army. This tower's only going to get so far. It looks like he's going for that efficient production. That doubles the training times. There he goes. Scholars are garrisoned inside there. So this is basically 2 staples, 2 barracks, as far as if you're looking at other civs. Viper aggroed it. Okay, so Viper aggroed the boar trying to get it to kill the villager, but I think the boar ended up attacking the spearman as well. I don't know. It's tricky. The boar, it's unforgiving. Unforgiving. Now, Delhi Sultanate, definitely for a player who's stepped away from the game for a long time, like Viper, Delhi has gone through so many changes, particularly since launch. Like, you used to be able to get Sanctity right away. People were just straight rushing sacred sites. You've got to the increase of cost of scholars. The bugs are all gone, I guess. That's something to consider. Elephant balance has been changed. There's been a whole slew of things for Delhi that's changed. Okay, right now we've got the camels chasing down the scholars. Boom, he is down. I don't know what that sound effects. That was a new one. That was like a mixture between boom and pew, and I did pume. It's kind of nasty sounding. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna undo that. Okay, ZertoN containing this sacred site. Now, for me, if I was playing Delhi on this map, ideally you want all 3 sacred sites. Sure. I typically try to go for like holding down 2 sacred sites, and on this map he's got 2 of them really close here. Like I maybe would have just like focused all of my attention on holding these, because right now he's stretched too thin. ZertoN's going to be able to neutralize these, and he's not going to be able to really defend all these spots. Getting all 3 is awesome and all, but it's hard to hold. Okay, is Viper aging up? Let's see. Viper is in fact aging up. Where is he aging? Back there, House of Learning. So no compound defender. Also building the mosque out there. So he plans on using that mosque Wi-Fi. Yes. So these mosques, they give you, they boost the tech, the research rate of the things in their influence. And if you build another mosque out here, unfortunately it doesn't show us in the rec right now, but it will basically count as if it was connected to this. They have Wi-Fi connections. Okay, so right now we got ZertoN containing that sacred site, losing another scholar for Viper. This camel's going to be helping with that. He's trying to get this sacred site walled off. Kind of funny, he built this town center there, but hasn't really been able to get this sacred site. ZertoN didn't wall fast enough, and he should be able to contain this. Okay, Viper's in 3rd age. ZertoN needs to match him soon. He needs to get up to the 3rd age himself. Okay, Viper, he didn't forget this time. He has queued up his Honed Blades. Now, this is the best tech at the House of Learning. Check this out. +3 damage to the Lancers and the Man-at-Arms. So that's massive, especially for a player like a Viper who likes to raid with his Knights, his Lancers. This is a huge tech. Now, it's going to take a long time for it to come in, but he will eventually get it. Uh-oh, I think he ejected his Scholars. He did. Did you guys see how that went down to 5 minutes research time? It takes a long time if you don't have any Scholars in there. So he needs more Scholars inside his mosque, and he's kind of been ejecting them and losing them. Trying to distract with the Horsemen. That's what he's doing right now. Trying to run through, if you can kind of see. Without holding on the sacred sites, what's going to be difficult for the Delhi Sultanate is, look at this. We've got 52 villagers for Viper. 70. That is 7-0. 10 times 7. Lots of villagers for ZertoN. Now, Viper could raid his way back into this, and we've seen him do it before. These Man-at-Arms and Knights doing a really good job of it right now, especially if he gets this Honed Blades. But for right now, ZertoN in a very commanding economic position. He needs to age up, though. He's not close. He's still missing the gold he needs. He's still missing the food he needs. And if he can kind of paralyze and keep ZertoN in 2nd age, maybe that could give him a chance. But ZertoN says, I'm bringing the fun to your front line. Bringing his archers up, picking off those villagers that were gathering stone. I don't know what Viper's doing all stone. I think he's going to try to drop a keep. He likes to drop his keep, so I think that's what he's going to do. Yes, I'm telling the truth. I'm not just making a joke. There is mosque Wi-Fi. I wish we could see it right now, but yeah, if he goes inside, will he do it? He's not doing it right now. It boosts the other one, so you can do that. Pretty cool. Right now we got enough. ZertoN just has this giant trash army, and with the camels, he's got a decent amount of damage and actually can take these Man-at-Arms. So he's just doing what the Abbasid do best. They just spam trash army. So he's okay to be in the 2nd age, but facing a lot of raids right now. Viper has been very aggressive with raiding. He knows he's behind on villagers. 72 for ZertoN, 60 for Viper. I mean, he has significantly closed that gap. Especially with the raids out at this town center. These Man-at-Arms have just been brutal. So Viper could do a good job. We have this tower looking to maybe go down. Viper should want to grab this. Oh, he is getting relics. That's something to consider. 1 relic there. 1 relic there. He has 2 relics. Continuing to raid with some horsemen. So, I don't know. This is okay. 62 villagers for Viper. 75 for ZertoN. It's less than ideal, but he has free tax. So he's going to have... Like I said, Delhi, they're going to be best in the castle age, but if he draws this out super long, ZertoN will probably be in a better position. Okay, so you can see the spearman. Does he have the phalanx upgrade? I don't know if you can see it from on here. Can you see it? I I always just check the barracks. Let's go check the barracks, see if he's got phalanx. He does have it. I'm not sure. Can you see the phalanx upgrade on... Well, now they're in siege mode. I don't know if there's a range on there. Tiles range, I guess. Yeah. It's not a stat I stare at all the time. I typically just check to see if they've researched it. Okay, Viper. Right now, he's got some nice man-arms, but this archer mass has been actually holding. The camels actually are the key. Camels are what make Abbasid, allows them to fight from an age behind because they do 13 range damage. So when you talk about, well, he just got +2, by the way, 6 pierce armor is actually able to pierce through that and do some additional damage. Now, the archers, they don't do a whole lot of anything. But the spearmen can kind of gum up the front line while the camels in the back line dish out the damage. But Viper slowly eating away at that Abbasid trash army. Does he have Honed Blades yet? Honed Blades is in. Oh, boy. Look at the damage of these man-arms, guys. Oh, Lord. These things are going to be dealing a lot of damage. I think he has it. Wait. Is it not in? Yeah, he got it. He got it. I don't know why I expected to say more pluses here. Is that not how it works? Who knows? If only the Observer UI had better technology. Maybe we'll get one at Red Bull Wolo. Maybe they'll use a real overlay for Red Bull Wolo, and then maybe they'll release it for the public to have. That's my hope. That's my hope. ZertoN with this camel army, you can see mopping up those man-arms. Let's look at the villager count. 71 for Viper, 94 for ZertoN. He still has 3 town centers, so despite losing some, he's booming back better. And, I mean, Viper's on 2 TC. Ram's starting to come in while ZertoN is currently aging up. Uh-oh, guys. I am a bit nervous. Is Viper going to be able to hold on an Abbasid Ram push? He's got camels. These camels soon will be upgraded. He's basically been spewing resources into these man-arms, which have just been dying. We also have ZertoN has walled himself in. Maybe completely. You got to check the trees. You always got to check the trees. It looks like he is... Yeah, he's walled himself completely in, so raids aren't going to be a factor. Yeah, there's no plus because it's not a blacksmith, so that's why you don't see the plus. Yeah, at least for that man in arms with the honed blades. I would prefer just to see, like, you know, +3, right, rather than add it to the base. Okay, guys, so remember we said it when we started this game. ZertoN, a player who was on the verge of qualifying for Age of Empires 4 Red Bull Wolo. So very, very good player. He didn't get his ticket to Heidelberg at the end of the day, but has proved that he's one of the best in the game. But he isn't in that top echelon of what Viper's going to be facing in that main stage. And right now, ZertoN appears to be in the lead, perhaps going to close this game out as we have Rams. Can Viper hold on and prove that he has what it takes to compete on that main stage? Rams going down, a nice little stop. He does have a keep at home, getting a Springald. No compound defender, so he's paying full price. He gets 1 sacred site. How many relics did he get? 1, 2, 3 relics. He does have his farms already set up. Let's look at the income per minute. You can see it there. Viper, solid gold. ZertoN, though. Oh my gosh, look at the food. Look at the food. Ooh. I mean, and ZertoN has to know, like, okay, Abbasid late game is definitely going to beat Delhi any day of the week. He could just sit back, keep booming. He knows he's going to be ahead with Eco. I mean, you can see that there, 82 versus 112 villagers. And I don't know. Does he go for H4? Does he just sit back on H4? He is building a siege workshop, so this is saying to me he plans to continue this offensive. Viper building a largely armored army. Lots of man-arms. Lots of man-arms. For ZertoN, though, the camel archers are going to do well against him. He could also throw in some crossbows if he wanted to. A little bit of a scuffle over the sacred sites, but nothing major. Getting the berries mid-map. I like that. Is ZertoN even farming yet? He is doing some farming back at home, but still getting natural res on the map. Very nice, at least for the 20-minute mark. Although, put your villagers in harm's way, and that's what we see right here. Viper sees that siege workshop. So if I saw that, it means one thing, because the Abbasid, they could build all of the other siege units. He's making traps. So, you know, ZertoN's making traps. You gotta get some Springalds, or at least some horsemen to grab it. Oh boy, tower elephants. Ooh, a hot take, hot take. Okay, he is making a trebuchet of his own. He might be able to just pick the stuff off, but probably not. I don't know. He's gonna make a Springald next? So watch and see. Now, Delhi is going to have a little power spike. Because why I say it's so good in the Castle Age? Well, he's got all these free techs, right? So he may have those villagers, but he's getting all of his technologies, essentially, and will hit those. But he has held 2 sacred sites. That's pretty impressive, considering how much pressure he's kind of been under. But now we've got the Trebuchet coming into siege. No boiling oil or villager fortress. Well, it takes a long time. 5 minutes for that. It's going to take 3 minutes, 55 seconds for this. Okay, losing a tower. We have a tower going down on both sides. Camels mopping up this little raid. Oh my gosh. I like how ZertoN has just said, like, I don't need relics. Oh. Wow, could I be any more wrong? I look at it the second he grabs it. What a good coincidence. Okay, I mean, this is an impressive force from Viper. That's a ton of man-at-arms, and frankly, ZertoN does not have the front line to take this. So, Viper using that Delhi power spike here in the Castle Age to push. A lot of spearmen, but the spearmen aren't going to do well against man-at-arms. Those camels, though, will help, but they're not in position right now. He's bringing them back. Will he turn around and engage, and how will this engagement go? Here we go. Camels got their upgrades in. It looks like he's been getting all of his range upgrades, and we got crossbows on the back line. Camels, though, not engaging. Camels! Not found. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. Camel running in. Going to be starting engaging, and it will shred the front line of Viper, but ZertoN needs to keep that front line up himself. We do have a Tower Elephant in there, which Tower Elephants have 7, 8, 9 ranged armor. Viper taking a pretty good fight, I think. Except for whatever's going on with this. Dropping a keep 2. Really, like, this was good. Good fight for Viper, but the camels survive. Camels will haunt. Okay, camels move on back. Viper making an impressive push out of his base. That massive man-arms, I think, just kind of caught ZertoN off guard. I don't think he really expected him to make that many of them. Of course, when he's got the House of Learning, you should kind of expect a lot of man-arms, or at least lancers or something. And now he has this keep. Okay, let's see how this end of this battle is going. I think these camels are probably killing a lot here. Yeah, we can see a lot of man-arms dying. They're chasing them down. Doesn't want to overcommit, though. I wouldn't want to lose all my camels, but he's shredding Viper's army, though. He's got a lot of crossbows. Yes, so many crossbows. Throwing down some barracks as well right now on the back line. Okay, see a relic being grabbed. It looks like ZertoN's going to mop up the rest of Viper's army. What will Viper have after this? Pepper Magic, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Sorry, my sub sound is, I guess, offline right now. It crashed earlier, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, ZertoN continuing to move those camels forward and take out the horsemen. The archers, the horsemen, they're going down, but he does have a keep behind this, so that's going to be a saving grace. Looks like ZertoN building a defensive keep. Okay. Okay. I'm actually enjoying seeing the Delhi. He's at 100 vills versus 138. I know it's a difference, but he's grabbing those sacred sites. Delhi showing he's got what it takes to go here into the late game. It could be a hard thing sometimes. Okay, Viper. He looks like he has another elephant back at home. That might have been the original elephant. I'm not sure that original elephant even died. I didn't really follow. I should have, you know. Oh, there he is. There he is. Hungry elephant moving across, seeing what he can see. This is like a tank moving into the back line. Here he goes. Hello, elephants versus camels. Who will win this fight? This looks like this is like a farm man official video. Oh my gosh, that poor elephant stood no chance. Ay, 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 ay. Getting cinematic. People are going to lose their minds with all those rotations. Inside in my head, every time I start rotating the camera, I just hear like this is what I go like. Hello everybody, welcome. It's Age of Noob here, and we're showing you another beautiful video of Age of Empires 4. He's got like the most perfect spin in cinematic mode in 4K. You guys know. Okay, so right now we've got the keep. The villager's gonna run away. But Viper's here to fight. At least he's got that keep, slowing him down. Trying to get that mid-map gold, I guess. When the elephant dies, it should do splash damage. That would actually be freaking awesome. You're like, gotta get out of the way when the elephant dies. I like the idea. That's a great idea. Ship it. Get to the forums. Tower elephants have... Yeah, their melee armor is complete shit. Let's see. Where's an elephant? There you go. Yeah, they get 0 base melee armor. But they have a ton of ranged armor. But they're still, I don't know, pretty bad. Pretty bad. Okay, we got ZertoN right now. Positioning with his camo archers in the middle of the map. He also has his keep. Villager count 111 for Viper, 141 for ZertoN. Pings everywhere. Ping, ping, ping. Looks like this townsend actually died. Maybe a while back. Walled off. And this is where I start to get nervous. You know what's weird? It took like a second for this to update to 4. I mentioned it earlier, guys. Abbasid age 4 versus Delhi age 4. Abbasid are just going to be so strong. The elephants just aren't extremely impactful in late game unless you do like the mass elephant push route, but at this point I don't see that happening. Viper reaches age 4. The biggest issues here, guys, let's look how long these techs take. So he'll have his upgrade to elite in 5 minutes, where ZertoN's going to have this, let's see, his elite upgrades in a matter of 52 seconds. So for ZertoN, he should grab those elite techs and push right now, because Delhi's going to take a long time to get his techs. Now he will get them for free. He'll just get them all. But where's that trebuchet? Up there, 2 trebuchets to the north. Running on in, going to try to kill that, but it looks like he's got a tower elephant there to meet him. This trebuchet should be fine. They're going to survive. A spearman trying to do something, but not going to do a whole lot. Okay, so ZertoN looks like maybe he's going to push kind of this portion of the map from what I'm seeing. I wouldn't be surprised if he'd put like a keep here or something crazy, or even more aggressively. And does anybody have stone? No one really has a whole lot of stone. There's that income per minute for you income per minute junkies out there. His keep currently under fire, and he's going to need to start repairing that. Okay, so we've got man-arms. 1 man-arms chasing all his camels. That was brave. That was brave. Okay, we got... who's going to win that fight? I think that'll be the yellow Viper man-arms. Does he have elite yet? No elite yet. Okay, Viper working on his techs. Where's his university? Does he have university? Oh my gosh. The beautiful Hussar Academy bringing in 36 food. Yeah, boy, what a joke. Terrible landmark. Jelly really needs their landmarks kind of overhauled. Would give it something. ZertoN coming up with his camels, going to be engaging that front line of the villagers, and the elephant's low. He actually did take it out with range, which takes a long time to do, but this keep going to be dishing out a lot of damage onto ZertoN's army. We got villagers dying to the northeast. Viper rushing on in with those spearmen and lancers and archers and crossbow. What a mixed army. ZertoN hasn't really put together like a super decisive like assault force yet. Like this is maybe it, but standing underneath the keep during a whole battle kind of just feels bad. But he'll have the bank to repop it. He's got access to the culverin, of course. There's a trebuchet. And then let's take a look at this. The Delhi, they have the bombard, they have trebuchet, but no culverin. The culverin's the ultimate anti-siege unit, especially in the late game. Honestly, it's impressive when Delhi players make it to 30 minutes. So right now, making it to 30 minutes, Viper showing you he has what it takes, going toe-to-toe against ZertoN. Very, very skilled opponent. Look at that keep taking out on fire. By that trebuchet. Let's see what Viper can see. So he kind of can see all of that. He's trying to get this second sacred site back. He's working on getting a third sacred site back. A little stone wall segment. Is ZertoN building stone walls? Just one tiny stone wall, I guess. Man, oh man. Fun history fact, my most viewed video on my YouTube channel is Viper versus Casva. I cast it in like the first days that Age of Empires 4 came out, and it is an hour-and-a-half long game. I think it was French versus China on Confluence, And actually, no, I think it was 2 hours. I think it was like legitimately 2 hours. I can't remember. It was so long. And I live casted it. I was like, oh, I'll do a quick cast. It'll be like 15 minutes, 30 minutes top. Super, super long. And people loved it. It's a one for the history books. Okay, we've got camels. Facing off, we got hand cannoneers on the back line. One trebuchet working on that keep. He's going to need more than just one trebuchet. Viper does best. Horseman raids on the back line. Does he have his camel speed? It doesn't feel like he does. Where's his blacksmith? Yeah, he does. Okay, he does. Makes him as fast as horseman. Okay, if ZertoN can take out this keep, it will make way for him to advance. Just one trebuchet, though. Viper on 144 population, ZertoN on 200 pop, so a big difference. Villager count, 130 for ZertoN, 95 for Viper. And, ZertoN reaching the front of Viper's base. I mean, look at the pings, by the way, on the minimap for ZertoN. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 7 pings. Like, how the heck do you know what to do when you see that many pings? That's when I just throw my hands up in the air. Okay, he has neutralized the raid. Where is the hole in his... Oh, right there, right there. And it'll get you. Okay, starting to take down the military production. Viper. Honestly, this is all Viper really has right now. Let's look from his perspective. And those are villagers. He has, what, 2 crossbows. This is it, boys. This is Viper's main force. He has 2 bombards. Now, we've seen him group up and pounce out once before. Can he do it again? Not everything was nice. He does have the sacred sites. Bombard on the front line. A questionable decision, especially when there could be Culverin lurking. The Culverin is too far back right now, though. And Viper showing his bombards off. Does look like ZertoN will be decapping that sacred site. Now, a huge upgrade here in the later portions of the game is the fact that these infantry are being buffed by the camels. Wait, does he have it? Hold on, wait. Oh, he doesn't have it. Camel support would be helping him a lot. Camels increase the armor of nearby infantry by +2. So that's a good tactic to get later in the game. You can do this for your camel riders, but this is the best one. It improves your infantry. So didn't have it for that fight. Would have helped him. But looks like he opted not to go for it, even though he has pretty good resources. That keep finally went down. Oh, wait. That was an Abbasid keep. I think they're building keeps right on top of each other. Okay, Viper having a pretty good fight here. We talked about surging out like he did before, and I think lacking a few of the upgrades, ZertoN is kind of getting wiped out in this fight. We got a lot of man-at-arms, I guess man-at-arms, some spearmen, horsemen on the front line, bombards taking out a few things. He must have lost his culverin. He did have that culverin. I thought it would snipe everything, but it didn't. Meanwhile, on the back line, camel raids will haunt. Oh, did he get the boiling oil? Let's see. Yeah, he finally did. And he has the village fortress, so he can help him boom back. Man, a late game Abbasid versus Delhi. This is my type of Age of Empires. This is great. Great fun. Okay. Chat, let me know in YouTube, let me know in the comments. If you could pick any 2 matchups to watch like a 3 hour, so we got like a stalemate, super intense game. What 2 civs would you want to see go toe-to-toe? And don't tell me Amir. What 2 civs would be your favorite? You can include Ottoman and Malians, I guess. What 2 do you think are like the most exciting to watch in those like late stalemate stages of the game? Okay, we got chat. English versus Malians, Mali versus Delhi, English versus China, Delhi. Okay, I've figured out very quickly everybody has a different opinion on that one. Maybe I should do a poll. I don't know. For me, this might be it. This might be it. Delhi and Abbasid, like, what more can you want? Elephants? Camels? Look at it. Oh, my gosh. I don't even care who's winning right now. Go back. Repop armies. We can do this all night. The bombards are just sniping units. Very brutal. And then he raids going out. Oh, what is this? Sneaky ZertoN. He's trying to flood in some, like, infantry from the southern corner. Okay, let's see if he got his camel upgrade, because I think that camel upgrade will make a big difference. Okay, he's listening to the cast. He knows camel support. Now, that's going to be... Watch these spearmen. Watch these spearmen. So, right now, that's going to give them +2 armor. So, watch this. Oh, they died. They died! I was going to show you it. Oh, well, not as exciting, but you can see there, they've got +5 melee armor right now and +5 ranged armor. So those are Chad Spearmen, not to mention the Phalanx. Here comes that Culverin. That'll be taking out those Bombards. But ZertoN kind of struggling to push back this Delhi push, though he has been focusing some troops on the south side for raids. So that's part of why you're not seeing a massive Abbasid army. He's going for the kind of side approach. 141 vills for ZertoN, 106 for Viper. Culverin looking to snipe the Springald, and it does so. I mean so. Oh, I just said the Vill count. Oh, 94 for Viper, 140 for ZertoN. In fact, I think ZertoN has a little bit too many villagers. He could have more. He's been kind of riding close to full population for most of this game. He could actually have more military if he did that. A lot of wood kind of floating right now. Okay, so he kind of stopped this food on the south side, and he's at the very least gets out some raids going on, but has distracted Viper on the back line a little bit. And now we see Bombards, 4 Bombards kind of out of position as Culverins and Spearmen going to pick them off. These are expensive units for Viper to be losing. Oh my gosh, 1 Bombard goes down. Will we get another? Looks like the Spearman got shredded underneath that keep. Man arms showing no mercy back in Viper's base. What is going on up here? There's some horsemen. Viper likes to raid, but ZertoN with the walls. I mean, if you guys have learned anything from watching Viper games, if you ever play against him, you better wall up your main base or he will be raiding you. ZertoN's the first player I've seen to really get a full wall off, and it's kind of shut Viper out from harassing his economy. You know, nothing like 37 villagers going to get... Oh boy. You guys know what's about to come. It's about to be Keep Drop City. I heard he likes keeps, so we had keeps here, keeps, so we could keep on keeping on. He's going to get all this, and you know what? I think he realizes, wait a second, I've got 148 vills. This is too many damn vills. He's going to slap him on some stone, and then going to try to drop keeps. Now, I say that, but he's going for wood all of a sudden. Not what I expected. Despite having this here. Apparently, I have no idea. Maybe he's trying to strip the gold. Yeah, that is what he's doing. He's going for the gold, but... Oh, no. Economy is like not amazing right now as far as gold is concerned. Viper has a lot of gold in the bank. The offensive is kind of stopped on the front line. Viper's kind of held that. Villager count, 148 versus 98. ZertoN has too many villagers. He's got to do something with it. I mean, maybe his plan is just to strip all the gold off the map. Sometimes a thing, doing the strip mining. It's a hell of a move, that's for sure. Camels and Spearmen coming up. I think ZertoN either needs to build like... upgrade these towers, build some wall segments. I don't know. He's giving Viper too much breathing room. I think he needs to try to squeeze him a little more. Uh-oh. Hopefully he notices. There's a lot of pings been going on. Horsemen going to run through. Now he can actually afford to lose some villagers. He knows they're coming. I like to do this in the late game. Like, you know what? You can raid me all you want. I'm going to have keeps back at home, so good luck. You're going to run through and die. So he's got to keep there. He's going to keep on the south side. But now we've got in the front line, ZertoN pushing in. Now these Spearmen glowing. Look how beautiful they are. They get this right here. Camel support. Bombards aren't going to do it. Well, I say that, but he's got keeps. Will he get it? Will he get it? Oh my gosh. The keep crumbles down. ZertoN. Didn't say the magic word. No keep for him today. Horseman on the back line. He did get that keep, but these villagers free for the pickings. But let's be honest, ZertoN can afford to lose them. Sometimes in games, like a player doesn't realize they've overboomed on vills, and killing, like raiding them, like going on right now, can in fact help him because he's just like spamming military, and suddenly he's got a larger armor than you. ZertoN setting up another keep. So this appears to be where the fighting's going to be going on. Guys, come on. Somebody win. I need to go make fried rice. I told you this like 30 minutes ago. I got to make fried rice. I am hungry. You showed me all those sheep and berries, and the battles rage on. I will not eat until the game ends. That's how dedicated I am to this cast for you guys. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Like, subscribe, comment. ZertoN continuing to rain down the fire arrows, but Viper holding on despite being under keep fire. Uh-oh! Villagers are angry. Who's got the relics? Well, I think Viper got 3 and ZertoN got 2. Let's watch this snipe here. Oh, yeah. Is he gonna get it? Oh my gosh! The Bombard survived! The Bombard survived! ZertoN, how many vills? 115, so... how the turntables have turned. 1, 2... Yes, 3 relics for the deli. And 2 for Abbasid. Don't overcook the egg. Good advice, good advice. You guys know the real secret to making fried rice is you have to make the rice in advance. For the longest time, I would like try to make boil rice and try to do it immediately, and it doesn't work. You got to make the rice in advance and put it in the refrigerator. That's you need like day-old rice. Yes, that's the secret. An easy one to miss out on. So when you make your rice on like Monday, you make a whole gob of it with like some other meal, like salmon and rice was what we did, and then you make your fried rice like a day later or 2 days later, whatever. Dry it out in the oven. Ooh, life hack. Oh, I don't know about rice, but ZertoN currently getting slaughtered. Viper. Did you remember he had 140 vills? He's down to 93 right now. Viper on 104. He gonna control map here, and Viper might be able to put this game away, guys. I think it's always a favored game when it comes to Abbasid versus Deli in the late game. But now we've got Viper, all these techs. Oh no, he still doesn't have a lot of the university techs. He should have queued up more of these earlier, dropped multiple universities. There's still time, but oh wow. Bombards, and he has a lot of bombards. 3 bombards, and remember, when you're up against Abbasid, you just got to get in range of that House of Wisdom. Get those bombards there and start shooting. Okay, ZertoN up to the north, going after the villagers, trying to raid his way back into the game. Maybe, let's see, what is the bank of ZertoN? Not very good. Okay, now, a Culverin would go a long way here, but he doesn't have gold. ZertoN's out of gold. He's out of gold and doesn't have trade out. Trade sit up. He's got one of the best trade sieves in the game, and he didn't set trade up. Oh. So now it's trash army time, and look at Viper. All of the research in the world. He's like, you know, I heard that FitzBro's out there talking smack saying, I don't have what it takes to take on a player like ZertoN, who's been on the edge of Red Bull roll-up. I'm going to win this game playing as the Deli Sultanate up against Abbasid. But hold on! As I say that, the Deli crumbles onto that Abbasid army. Oh my gosh. Well. How did these games just like going back and forth? Flip-flop, flip-flop. No wood. Are they going to run out of wood on this map? I don't know. There's still gold out on the map. We still got plenty of football left to be played here. This is like 5th quarter of Bengals Steelers. If you know, you know. I was there. It was miserable. Hooday. Hey, they're playing tomorrow night, Thursday Night Football. They're wearing white uniforms, the white Bengals. It looks like zebras is what it looks like to me. Okay, so ZertoN has... Wapow! Bursted out with trash army. Well, the camels aren't trash. Don't insult the camels. They are a premium unit, and he does have hand cannoneers. But Viper, maybe not expecting to get pushed back quite like this. That was a hell of a fight. You know, it was the second I started talking about the narrative of like, oh, Viper's got this. Boom, ZertoN's like, just kidding. That's a lot of horsemen. I love elite horsemen. They're so good. He's going to stop that keep from coming up. ZertoN really putting the pressure on right now. I mean, both players have like every unit in this fight. There's no elephants. That's what's missing. No elephants, but you don't really want elephants. Oh, a mangonel. Haven't seen a ton of those this game, to be honest. That could do a lot versus hand cannoneers. I like the mangonel play. He needs to move it up, though. 2 mangonels. He needs to start shooting these hand cannoneers. Those are expensive units to lose. You don't want that to happen. We're going to drop a keep behind this. So Spearman on the front line for Viper. Hand cannoneers mostly for ZertoN. He's got a front line of like some horsemen and some camel archers, but mangonel is going to be very, very good again. 3 mangonels, 4 mangonels. ZertoN needs to be careful. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Huge volley. ZertoN taking a lot of damage. This is just brutal. ZertoN, he might have got the keep up, but his ranged army is currently being depleted. Viper had all the gold in the bank. Now, another thing to consider Viper just spammed out mangonels, okay? So look at his bank right now. He doesn't have the gold bank that he had before. Let's look at the income per minute. You can see what we see for each player. ZertoN has a lot of food. I mean, players are even-ish. Viper's bringing in a lot of wood, though. And going to complete that keep. It's a keep-off. This game has been absolutely freaking epic. Wow. Wow. I love the mangonel play out of Viper, but ZertoN's going to back off. And now maybe what does he do? Does he just go like super horseman heavy? Oh no. I'm surprised not just like one culverin there just to pick things off. Looks like his keep's going down by mangonels. Mangonels picking off the keep. And he's got control of the gold. 4K gold up for grabs. They're really just fighting over the gold. And that vein's got 1,000 left. They've got this going on. Viper got to keep on the northern side. You know, does he have a whole lot of man-at-arms? He has some. 4 man-at-arms. Now's where I feel like Compound Defender is a little better than, you know, the Hone Blades, but I don't know. Okay, so Viper, once again, with the large military mass, ZertoN, it's kind of like they're taking turns, attacking, falling back, attacking, falling back. Horseman's going to try to run in, but there's enough. Oh, wow, that was super loud. Man, I about went I zoomed in, and I about lost hearing from that explosion of siege. Okay, note to self, don't zoom in on 4 mangonels. Okay, look at the villager count. 104 for Viper, 105 for ZertoN. ZertoN on 135 pop for still 200 of Viper. Viper is advancing. Wow. You wouldn't believe this was a live game. This is a live ladder game. This isn't a tournament game. This is just like a just a game. They're trying to get some rank, you know, trying to get some pixel points. But I love it. Makes for a good show. Will we reach the 1 hour mark? I wonder. Will Viper? I still don't know who's gonna win this. I don't want to call for anyone. Although those mangonels are very scary. ZertoN's kind of hungry. Oh, where's the wood? Where's he gathering wood? Up to the north, okay. ZertoN needs to build his army quick. Build, 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 build. And that's a lot of hand cannoneers. Boo, quit drinking my water. Silly cat. I'm gonna drink my water. Cat's gotta hydrate too. Okay, 4 mangonels. He's gonna start crushing buildings, I think, with this. Boom. This is like, remember when mangonels just killed everything? And it was like all people made was like mangonels? You made spears and mangonels is all you needed for the longest time. Oh, he loses tier 3. Wow, that was enough to poke him out of that. That actually is going to hurt his economy. Also facing a raid up to the north. Well, it looks like he stopped it. Oh my gosh, guys. I think Viper might put this away. He's looking really good. 2 bombards with this. Lots of siege. Bombards. The Delhi Sultanate looking extremely powerful. Although we said this earlier on, and then the surround came in. Spreading his troops out. Gonna go for the flank. Just when Viper thinks he has this. You better be ready. I'm not seeing a ton of spearmen. Some horsemen can wreak some havoc here. ZertoN is waiting. He's waiting for the precise moment to push. His wood is gathered up front north. Ooh, a very nice keep for Viper. This would deny that wood. I mean, wood and gold is a problem for ZertoN right now. He has to just keep trading that food. Losing so much infrastructure. Uh-oh, but Viper sees it. He's not going to be caught completely off guard. He sees this army. He has to know what's coming. Look at the surround. He's got army here, army here, army here. He's going to go for a 3-pronged attack. This is going to be a beautiful... I think ZertoN should be able to take this fight. And with Culverin to boot, starting to pick off the bombards. Here we go! Sound the trumpet! Charge from ZertoN, he comes on out, and Viper's army being crushed by the Abbasid Dynasty. Oh my gosh, this is like a repeat of what we just saw, like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. Talk about hype. That's got to be like one of the top 10 3-pronged attacks ever in Age of Empires history. That was amazing. Really, shout out to ZertoN. That was a work of art. You know what also was a work of art? That beautiful trumpet playing. Man, almost sounded like a recording. It was just so flawless. Okay, we've got Yeah. You guys don't act unimpressed. I got my bugling merit badge in Boy Scouts. Got my bugling merit badge, and I may or may not have gone to a music conservatory. So hopefully it was good. Otherwise, I need to get my money back. ZertoN charging in with his horsemen. You know, the conservatory was nothing compared to the bugling merit badge. Okay, so can ZertoN do it? I mean, here's the problem. He's got a big... Oh, no, hold on. The horsemen really causing a lot of damage. 20 horsemen on the back line here. Where's Viper's villagers? 102 villagers. They're kind of all spread out. Look at this. This is wild. This is wild. Apparently, I've genuinely confused chat. Yes, that was me playing the trumpet. Okay, ZertoN pushing forward with his archers and spearmen and camel riders. The tower elephant memeing its way into the 50-minute mark. I think we might reach an hour. Oh, man. Let's get the income per minute. ZertoN, please set up some trade. You're the freaking Abbasid Dynasty. Set up some trade. It would be great. He's not going to do it. Not going to set up trade. They say, we will fight to the very last tree and then we will resign. I feel like I cursed myself bringing up that 2-hour-long cast for the Viper game. Like, this is what this is going to be. Okay, ZertoN hitting some big raids. He's hitting villagers here, villagers there. He just hit down to the south. So Viper under a little bit of trouble. Honestly, surprised Viper has not walled off at this point in the game. I think some walls could do a big good, but on the front line, Viper is gaining some major ground. And remember, ZertoN lost a lot of his infrastructure back here. He can't afford another big push like that again, or maybe he can. I don't know. He's just going to keep doing the triple-pronged attack. Is that what's going to keep happening? Okay, so... Man, what time... Isn't Viper in Germany? Like, what time is it there right now? It's 8:30 p.m. for me. I'm telling you, Fitz's wife is going to be pissed at me. I'm supposed to be cooking dinner, but little did I know this game would go on for an hour. Oh, my gosh. Somebody order a pizza. 2:23 a.m. in Germany. There you have it. Thank you very much. Now, I don't know. Maybe I really need to order pizza. Man, I told you I was hungry, man. I'm hungry now. And then I bet there's people staying up late that like, we're just going to follow. This game's going to end. Just one more fight. And they just keep going. Who's ordering me a pizza? It's 3:23 a.m. You know, a 24/7-hour pizza joint. That would be quite the racket. Does anyone have one of those? That would be something. Defend all sacred sites. In 10 minutes, Viper will win if he can hold all the sacred sites. But he has no walls. Does have... yeah, not really a whole lot of defenses for this. But right now, ZertoN trying to kill that army as Viper's kind of charging on through. Main army led by the beautiful elephant. Look at that thing. Make way for Prince Ali. Okay. ZertoN trying to stop all these spearmen and hand cannons. And the hand cannons will get shredded by the keep if they get within range. Horsemen, oh my gosh, the horsemen will destroy this tower elephant, but they're actually targeting the mangonel, it appears. They could have stopped and instantly yoinked that tower elephant. Maybe he'll turn around, but the spearmen might pick up a few of them now. Mangonel going down. Hand cannons up on the northern side. ZertoN getting some wood. Plenty of wood still left mid. Viper. I mean, a lot of the pressure is on ZertoN right now. ZertoN bringing in a little horseman. It's always so impressive, these pros. Even under like this immense pressure where I would have everything focused here, he's like, oh, I'll do a cool little raid and I'll micro it too. Villager count 94 for Viper, 95 for ZertoN. Both players under 100 villagers. Kind of amazing. Look at this current res. Viper's got 7+ K food. Thank you so much to the Navneat for that tier 1 sub. Thank you. I really appreciate your help. And if you're watching this over on YouTube, there's this cool little join button. I don't know. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to it, but you too can actually, you could join. You become a member on YouTube. I know, it's really weird. It's like, oh, I joined. I already subscribed. But do it. It's fun. Especially for me. I can afford lots more rice. Okay, ZertoN. Bringing the spearman in. Man, this is kind of like stalling out. This is scrappy. Although Viper just flooding units across the mid-map. Oh my gosh. At this point, it's like I just want to see Viper just delete all of his villagers and just make all military population. But he's at 120. ZertoN's 127 pop. Viper's at 185. Viper can do this a lot longer. And I'm not seeing like a unified force. It's kind of like fighting all over the place. ZertoN is, though, kind of... Oh, I thought... hello? Okay. I thought I was going to kill that bombard. Oh, he wants those bombards. Those bombards. Okay. So, Horseman taking out the bombards quite quickly. Gold still a commodity. Doesn't have a ton of them. Okay, Viper's base has been cleared out. He can just focus on the front line. Here's what Viper can see. Basically the whole map. Here's what ZertoN can see. I mean, I don't know. If the mini-map was much of an indication, the fog of war, ZertoN is painted into a corner. Well, let's go, Viper. Put this one away for the history books. This is why you are a qualified Red Bull Wolo participant. Show him what the Deli Sultanate's got. ZertoN says, but I have camels. Pew, 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 pew. ZertoN, under 500 food and wood, a little bit of gold. The bank running out. But ranged units up against elephants. This is the one time the tower elephants are actually good. Melee units shred tower elephants, but they have so much ranged armor. So he can kind of withstand this. He is taking off the bombards. Down to 95 bills. 95 bills for both players. They're even. A few horsemen would do a long way here. But they're kind of running across the map. He needs to group them up too. Maybe he's going to want to raid. Oh, he's totally going to raid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, imagine like if Viper did the old like elephant healing trick. If he brought like, oh, where are all of his scholars? Wait a second. 5 scholars there. They're still researching. He's still Oh, finally! ZertoN taps out at about the 1 hour mark. Holy cow, or holy camel, or holy elephant. What a freaking game. This was absolutely amazing. We'll show you a few of the statistics here as we look at the post-game stats. But thank you so much for watching. If you stuck it all the way through this, what was the end? Was this an hour long? What was the end time? 58 minutes and 24 seconds. Let me know if you made it all the way through. And wow, let's look at this economy. Viper, his economy was just on fire. ZertoN, though, had like the wood and the stone. Military bill, like look at this. This is neck and neck. I don't know. I want to see a best of 5 between ZertoN and Viper, but unfortunately, you won't be seeing that on the main stage of Heidelberg because ZertoN did not get his invitation. Viper showing why he's that qualified player. As always, thank you so much for watching this. If you're ever on YouTube, hit that sub button, leave me a comment, alert bells, do the thing, and we'll see you in the next one.